Is it even 10? 1 minute until 10. I have to tell you a really quick story so that those of you who are going to watch this. So I got ready for the live, meaning I took a shower, put my makeup on, and then I got working. And I had my first coaching call this morning at 7, and I have 4 more calls today. It's just a crazy day, right? I'm only going to be here for 15 minutes because I have a call starting at 10:17. I'm getting down to the wire here. But I'm like, wait, I didn't do my hair. I forgot to go back to the bathroom and do my hair. Hi, Karen. So basically, I dried my hair and got dressed and didn't finish my hair. So it's very flat and interesting. Okay, so now it's probably 10 o'clock. Yeah, we're going to get started. So as many of you know, what did I do? As many of you know, I started my own networking group, and it was for my perfect client or my ideal client, women. Okay, I like to help women. Have always had that in my heart. And I got really good at it. And although I am good, I think I'm better in a crowd than I am one-on-one, okay? So I've always been kind of barely an extrovert, in other words. But I mastered networking, and when I networked, I just got a system down that I got down to 3 steps that I'm going to share with you, that if you practice what you say and you follow these 3 steps I'm going to share with you, there's no reason why, like me, you wouldn't have a steady stream of incoming referrals. And here you go, get an extra 22,000 in GCI per month. Who wouldn't like that, right? Okay. So our business is all about connecting. So what we're talking about here is doing that which we should be doing every day, okay? And so as I admitted to you, networking didn't come easy to me, but I mastered it, okay? Because I knew that I had to connect. So know that you're in the business of connecting, first of all. All right, you want to choose a networking group that goes along with your brand, that goes along with your personality, and is going to be filled with people that you want to be around. Like, that's why I created my event for women, because I wanted to be around women. So I'm going to create an event that's going to attract women. All right. So, but I'm sure in each of your respective markets, there are several networking groups that you can go try out, and just to see which ones most resonate with you, okay? Hi, Bonnie and Rini. And it looks like there's more people, but I can't see their names. So if you want to say hello, I'll give you a shout out. So you want to find the networking groups that meet with your brand, your personality, that are going to be filled with your perfect clients, your ideal clients, okay? Or people that know your perfect client, okay? Secondly, you want to go consistently, all right? So choose carefully, go consistently, and go with a goal. Okay, so whenever I went to my networking event, I would say I wanted to meet with at least 8 people. I wanted to meet at least 8 people and have at least 5 of those 8 be people that I've never met before. All right, hi, Bertina and Wilma. Thanks for joining us. So these aren't the 3 steps. This is like the pre-3 steps, and then now I'm going to get to the 3 steps. Number 1, you want to choose wisely as to which networking event you're going to go to. Number 2, you want to go consistently with whatever you choose, okay? Because if you just go once, as you see in my 3-step plan, you may get a connection and a referral out of it, but of course it will be scaled and it will be multiplied to the extent that you keep showing up. Thirdly, go with a goal in mind. Mine was always at least 8 connections at the networking event. Now, mind you, I was actually facilitating the networking event, and so I had to do things. So maybe you could say 10 people that you want to connect with. And you might say, oh my gosh, too much. But just wait, because it's not. All right. So the mistake that a lot of women especially make at networking events. Hi, Maureen. I didn't see you were on here. The mistake, and Bo, how you doing? The mistake that most women make when they're networking is that you feel like you have to advertise yourself upon first meeting. And let's just face facts, it's very uncomfortable. Don't do that, all right? Your goal there is to look around the room, or just meet people that you resonate with, you get some kind of connection with, okay? And it's okay to not go up to other people who you just have a weird feeling about. It's okay. Stop apologizing. Stop trying to feel like you have to be Mrs. Nice Guy, okay? But you want to connect in this way. Hi there. What's your name? And you're looking at the name badge. Susie. Hi, Susie. I'm Jan Copeland with Jan and Dan team at ERA Crest. How are you today? So what do you do? And you are very much about them, okay? Step one, you're very much about them upon initial meeting. You are not about you, okay? Not at all. Zilch, zero, okay? Hi, Carolina. So step one, you connect by looking at their name badge, saying hi with their name, and asking what they do. Simple. And then listen. And you'll know why you have to listen in a minute. So when people are at a networking event, the goal is to network and meet people. So you don't want to be the kind of person who monopolizes someone. So you let them share with you about themselves, okay? Of course, you just ask, tell me about your business. And then you ask at least one question, which I always call a clarifying question. So if they would tell me something, then I'd be like, wow, I never thought of that. So who's your target market? Or something like that, or some kind of clarifying question that is natural based on what the person you're meeting tells you. And the reason for that is because you want to use that information when you circle back with them and follow up, which is super, super important, which is step two. Step two is within 24 hours, preferably within 12 or less, you're going to do a couple of things, all right? Number one, you're going to seek them out online. You're going to seek them out on Facebook. You're going to seek them out on LinkedIn. You're going to seek them out on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, Snapchat. You're going to look for them online, okay? And guess what? If they have a business page, like it. If they're an entrepreneur and they have a business page, like it. Do you know how great you feel when you get a new like on your business page? So will they, all right? So you want to do that first, within 24 hours at the most, okay? Definitely wear a name tag. Absolutely, Rini. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Okay, second part of quick follow-up is, I don't have my cell phone here, it's over there. But let's pretend this is my cell phone, okay? This thing is awesome. If you buy this, if you run out of battery like I do, this sucker, it was $80 or $75, and it gives me 48 hours of charge. Anyway, all right, let's pretend it's a cell phone. So you go, hi, Georgie, Jan Copeland here. It was so awesome meeting you yesterday or earlier today. And you know what? I just felt a connection with you, and I thought maybe we should get to know each other better. Maybe we can refer business to each other. So this is my cell phone, and I'll also be shooting you an email that I got on your business card. But just wanted to say hi and can't wait to get together, hopefully in the next week or 10 days. Talk to you soon. Boom. Then you text that video over to them and watch what happens, okay? Or if you're not comfortable with that, you can text them, or you can Facebook message them because you're going to be friending them on Facebook, or send them a LinkedIn message. You want to meet them where they are, and you want to get an appointment, a one-on-one scheduled. That's the second step, getting the follow-up. So following up, friending them on all social media, following them, whatever, and then in some way reaching out, asking to get together, all right? That's called a one-on-one. Third step, during the one-on-one, all right? During the one-on-one, okay, I'm just looking at my time because I have to leave at 10:15, 10:16, the latest. So during the one-on-one, you definitely want to come prepared, Okay. And what do I mean by that? Well, you want to look amazing. Okay. Because people always, want to give referrals to somebody who looks the part. All right. So you always have to look good, but you have to come prepared with some kind of marketing piece that you could easily create in Canva. All right. And if you need help on Canva, go to thelivygirl.com. We have tutorials on there. But you could do a nice piece on how you're different, what your brand is, what your tagline is, your statistics, how you get homes under contract in X amount of days versus the market that gets it under this, or, you are a stager and a styler, whatever your claim to fame is, whatever you hone in on as your brand, you want to bring that along, because most people, definitely women, but even so, a lot of men are visual, okay? And so we want to be able to give them something that's better than a business card, all right? And you want something to speak to when it's your turn to speak. So you've agreed to meet at Panera. Panera was always my go-to spot. They knew me at Panera. And that's okay. That was my office away from my office. So you should probably figure out what yours is. And so when you arrive, it's all about them again. Ladies, how many people do you meet, I'll say in a month, that put the focus on you? Nobody, right? Nobody. It's always, oh, what can you do for me? What can you do for me? What can you do for me? Well, when we slow down and become others focused, it's amazing the opportunity that opens itself up. So when you arrive, you talk to them and say, I was really intrigued by your business or your take on the business, or whatever you were intrigued by or whatever you found interesting. Say, I found it interesting that blah, blah, blah. Or can you tell me more about that? Or the other thing is that I would say is, what's new with you? Like I liked your vibe. I liked, what you're offering, your service or product. And so what's coming up for you? What's the next thing for you? Or if that's not comfortable, I'm trying to give you some examples of dialogue. You could say, I'm a connector. As a real estate agent, my gosh, all day I connect, day in, day out, every day. And so I enjoy connecting people. So whether you need something for your family or something for your business, I'd love to hear about it so that I can see if I can help you. And then you be quiet and listen. And it's almost intuitive listening. It's almost like reading between the lines, because some people will be so off guard by what you're asking. They're like, what do I need help with? They don't even know. But you just let them talk. You remain quiet, okay, and listen. You don't want it to be awkward, and it's not going to be. You're offering help. You are positioning yourself as a connector because you're in real estate, and we should be connecting all day long. So then, you're like, oh, your accountant passed away and you need a new accountant. You know what? I know a few. Let me email you when I get back to the office. And that's how you get out of it. If you're thinking, oh, I said I was a connector, but now what if I don't know someone that they're asking for? Well, you say, you know what? I have your email, or I'll text you when I get back to the office. How great is that? Okay? Because you're not going to solve the world's problems at a coffee at Panera, okay? So that's fine. Then when it's about 5 or 10 minutes left, you say, I would really love to tell you how I'm different, because I know there's no secret. There's a sea of realtors in this market. And is it okay if I just share with you why I'm good at what I do and how I'm different? Ladies, when I would say that, people would move forward in their chairs. They're like, really? Yeah, tell me. And you position yourself. And that's the part where in the beginning of this training, I said, you'll have to give some thought and practice, because you need to know it. You know what you're going to say. You're going to be succinct. You're going to hit on the points that are most important to you. I'm looking to work with business women who appreciate someone who focuses on them, someone who takes care of everything, someone who is extremely trustworthy. And let me tell you a story. And so then I tell them one of my trust stories, okay, which is a story that happened to me in real life that I learned from, okay? And I don't have time here to share them with you, but you want to get your story to back up what you're saying. And that story isn't made up, it's an example. It's an example of how you were trustworthy to someone and how you had their best interests at heart, okay? And then at the very, very end, you say, you know what, I have so enjoyed this. I know both of us are wicked busy. My last question, who do you know that I should know? Because my broker or my coach or my team leader, whoever you want to say, asks that I connect with new people every week. And so I know that you and I are going to give each other referrals. I'm totally psyched, whatever. But who do you know that I should know? And then you be quiet. See what time it is. It's 10:15. So I have 1 minute. Let me check. So Liz, hi, Tracy, Becca, Haley, Fontany, Cindy, Elizabeth. Okay, so let me review those steps again. First, if you are an entrepreneur, whether you're a real estate agent or not, your business is about connecting. Boom, okay? You want to choose wisely which networking event or events you're going to go to. And if you're going to go to more than one, make sure it's no more than two because it's a lot, as you can see. Because I always wanted to meet at least 3 people at a networking event and follow up with them and get with them one-to-one. That takes time, all right? So you want to choose wisely about where you're going to go. And then 2, make it consistent. Make sure you go there as often as they meet because you won't be taken seriously if you're here, hit or miss. Oh, the laundry, washing machine broke and I couldn't make it. No, okay? No, you have to be committed all in, right? And then go with a goal of how many people you want to meet. All right, so then the 3 steps to amazing networking connection that I promise you will result in referrals, okay? It would add about 20 to 22,000 a month to my GCI, all right, my gross commission income. So number 1, when you connect, it's all about them. And you look at their business or their name tag and you say, hi, Susie, I'm Jan Copeland, da 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 da. Tell me about yourself. And then before you leave them, you give a card and you get a card. And when you get their card, you look at it and pay it its due. Pay it its respect, make a comment about it, okay? Then number 2, step 2, within 24 hours or less, ideally, you're gonna find them on social media. LinkedIn, Facebook. If they have a Facebook business page, you're going to like it, okay? You're going to go on their Instagram, look at their handles. We're trying to make a connection. After you do that, you reach out to them to get a one-on-one with them. You want to get face-to-face, one-on-one. You can do that through a video text, a call, an email, a text, a Facebook Messenger, however, okay? You want to get it within the next week to 10 days is what you ask for, okay? And then number 3, step 3, during that one-on-one, you come prepared, you come looking good, you come with a leave behind or a marketing piece that you can give them. And then you, when you arrive, you're like, hey, it was really great meeting you at the such and such event. Thanks for meeting with me. I just thought it was a good idea. We're both in business. Maybe we can refer business back and forth to each other. And then you just ask them questions. Remember, you're asking them about them. I gave some examples. And then at the right before, like maybe 10 minutes before it's going to end, you say, hey, I really would like the opportunity to share with you why I'm different and what makes me special in this sea of realtors in this market. And you kind of make a joke of it because everybody knows there's a million realtors in every market, okay? And then at the end you say, I've been challenged by my broker. I've been challenged by my coach to meet and meet and meet every week. Who do you know that I should know? And then guess what? Those are your 3 steps. And then what do? You put them in your database. If you gelled, if you didn't gel, okay, we're going to have those kind of times when, I don't think I want to even do anything with this person. But if you gel, put them in your database and then follow up and give them that name of the accountant if their accountant passed away and they told you they needed one. send them a thank you for meeting with you or whatever. You got to stay in touch. I have, if you're one of my clients, the touch plan. I think if you're following me on these Friday morning trainings, you got the touch plan. So put them in your touch plan and have them become a cheerleader for you. All righty? Hi, Margie. All right, ladies, I have to run. I wish you an amazing day. It's Friday. Let's go make stuff happen, ladies, and then have a wonderful weekend. Tell me about how your open houses go, and we will be seeing you soon. Bye.